y'all? How you doing? Welcome to Ashley's Chart to Well. What's up, y'all? Okay, so let me tell you something. People are thinking that you are faking the funk, okay? People are thinking that you are faking your happiness, that you are faking the lifestyle, that you don't even, that you don't even put out there, like that you don't even brag about your lifestyle. You don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You just show up, and when you show up, you have this grace and this element about you that is so elegant and so moral and immortal. And so whoever this message resonate with, let me just tell you that you are gracefully handling things so inconspicuous that the enemy is so upset that they don't have no access to what it is that's going on with you. They are cringing in their skin right now. And I'm here to put them on blast. Because you see, throughout your life, they've tried to put you on blast for minor shit, for shit that don't even matter. They didn't talk about your high points. They didn't talk about your high times. They only wanted to talk about your low time, and they only wanted to kick you when you was down low. But you didn't allow that to stop you from progressing and prospering in life, okay? So I'm talking to a mule, okay? A muse, okay? A muse, okay? Mule, muse, same motherfucking thing, okay? Success is in your future. Success is in the horizons for you. It's already happened for you. You know what I'm saying? Once you affirm this, you already got this. And to say hello from Sydney, Australia. Okay, hi Sydney, Australia. Hi Jason, how you doing, baby? Ghost Hunter, I love it. Let me tell you something. You got Ghost Hunter. I don't know what you do or whatever the case may be, but it's dope just even having it. I don't know if that's something that you embarking on because I see them all the time, so they are here. Oh, you do? Okay, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna support for sure, man. Off top, off the dribble, we gotta support one another, man. We don't have to, but ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? When it's genuine and authentic, why not? I'm a ghost hunter, have lots of videos. I'm most definitely gonna go on yours, okay? I'm gonna go on there and see. Very interesting. I watched television like that, or just shows like that in general. So let's get to the message, you guys. Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. How you all doing, okay? If you guys did not catch the video at 7 a.m. this morning, that video was going wild with the energy. It was so present, and it was just loud, okay? So you guys can be having those I don't want to say that they're lows, but through your high and low points of the day. And when I say low, I'm talking about when you're not really doing anything, when you're sitting around, you are constantly having ethereal messages coming through. So we've um moved over to the spiritual realm completely, you guys. Okay, we are in the material, but we are being called to operate in the spirit, right? um in one of my videos, you see a ghost kid in the video. Okay, I'm gonna check it out for sure. Hey, you guys. Hi. Hey, you guys. I'm feeling like I can pick it up. I don't know if she's saying she from Hawaii or it's just say, hey, my bad. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Kelly. How you doing, baby? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth, okay? All is welcomed, okay? We are open-minded, okay? We listen and we don't judge, okay? And it's look it ain't just peace and love, it's chaos over here too, okay? We with the shits too, all right? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So y'all, let's get into this, right? Okay, so this message is directing me towards the totem pole. So if you guys all know about the totem pole, and how significant it is in our traditions, in different traditions, I just want to say that it's so many different traditions and things that's been made up as time went on, but things that's actually rooted in our actual DNA, our actual biological chemicals, right? The biological chemical of our body, our souls, right? And death with our souls. So the totem pole is significant because we are being called to move in spirit, especially because we are not supposed to be on the front line during this time, okay? The chosen ones, those that with light hearts, those has been fighting in this ongoing war, those that have become ascended masters. And honestly, a lot of you guys are ascended masters, and you guys are coming upon the time where it will be shown to you, and you will be standing in your full totality and greatness, right? Not that you're not, but there are illusions going on. So there are things that have you in the fog, and you're moving in a direction where, in different directions. So when it clears up, then your wholeness will completely show, but you are being covered. And I spoke about the covering earlier. So the color blue is significant. Okay, I'm gonna come back on. Okay, go ahead, Kelly, go ahead. You guys go ahead. You guys can always come back and watch. I gotta keep, I'm gonna keep it pushing, but I already know, it's a if it's something in here for you guys, please do. So a few times I had pushed this out, transformation. So a lot of you guys are going through transformations, right? And this totem pole is significant because it speaks of the spirit animals. So spirit animals is significant. A lot of you guys have been picking up on different animals. Birds are very significant. The falcon bird is very significant for a lot of you ascended masters. You guys can be seeing double-digit numbers, numbers that cannot be broken down, because that's how powerful they is, and that's how much substance is to them. And I will say some of those numbers to you guys, which is 33. You could be laugh high, 33. 22, 11, 55. These numbers cannot be broken down, okay? Because of the power that lies in the frequency and the vibration that lies in these numbers. They're solid. So you guys are very solid. Hi, how you doing, babe? How you guys doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so let me let you guys know before I go into this message. I do have something that I need to read to you guys, because I did do research on the falcon. The falcon bird is significant. A lot of you guys are connected in deeply with your ancestral line, okay? And so this is just like, this is outside of the material. This is vivid dreams. I spoke of this morning as well, but it's vivid. Is here, Auntie, you can sit down. It's vivid dreams that you could be having. And it could be vivid dreams that you're having. And these vivid dreams are you being in now this is wild, y'all, because I'm like, how she know? I pull on energy. That's what I do. I'm a psychic. I'm an intuitive. I'm an analyst, okay? A spiritual analyst. So I do so many different things, y'all. Reiki, all of that, right? Because we are not just one-dimensional beings. But back to what I was saying. This falcon bird is deeply rooted and connected to your ancestral line. And this is just in the spirit. This has nothing to do with the physical, because bloodlines have been cut off. So you guys have bloodlines that's been cut off, and I'm going to touch bases on those bloodlines as well. And the reason why your ancestors want me to touch bases on that part specifically is because they need you to know that the bloodline has been cut off, okay? And the transformation has started. And this is why they keep saying safe travels. This card keep coming out time after time when I get on here. So it is safe travels. There's been a lot of growth, okay, from the collective, okay? And now you're having to focus, okay? Focusing is the divine masculine and the divine feminine together as one, has come together, and now the playing field is just driven in that energy, right? In that growth, and knowing on the path and the things that's happened, who has been who and what has been what. Seeing things for what it really is. So a lot of you guys are having strings that's being pulled in the background, trying to get you to interact with certain entities and energies from the past. So that's been coming up, okay? These are family members resurfacing that you haven't spoke to in a while. Family members are friends resurfacing that you really don't have a bond with anymore. Or things just, ended, abruptly or suddenly, or because just the relationship was one-sided. So all of these things are taking place right now, okay? It's a lot of different things that I'm seeing. And so I'm just pulling on some of the main things. You are being reminded about the experiences that you've had with people. These dreams, they want your ancestral line, that I'm connecting to, want you to know in the spirit that you've been targeted. Okay, you have been targeted, and you already know that. But it's really loud. So meaning that things are being coming more frequently. It's more solid evidence that these people are who, they've shown you who they are. So hey, how you doing, Shay? Okay, so you are being called to really pay attention to that, because you are no longer the prey. The tables have turned. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on. That is a part of the divine message. Okay, before I'm pulling the cards and things like that. Let me see something. Mm-hmm. You seem like a very kind person. Thank you so much. I am, actually, all the way up until they take me there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? We are in a season where we have to control our emotions. We have to. And we should be able to control our emotions, because now, after getting into certain squabbles and certain fights, we know what battle to fight and what battle not to fight. You know what I'm saying? We know when it's our time to step up. And us ascended masters and those that has a heart light as a feather, we are not supposed to be on the front lines right now. Okay, we are the leaders. We are supposed to be strategically planning and guiding others, and not on the front line because they want us to on the front line. Because if we're on the front line, then the attacks, the targets, we got targets on our back, so we can't be out there. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get on here and speak and I plant a seed that opens up a pathway for the collective, that makes the enemy upset. So of course, the attacks on me become more frequent and bigger, but I'm here to say that I'm here for the fight. I came here for it's all good. It's not all about fighting. It's more so for me about how I'm moving emotionally, right? And the falcon have a lot to do that with that. So let me move forward, y'all. Let's keep going. So the death card came out, right? The number 36 can be significant. Somebody can be life path number 6, or you can be seeing 66, right? 369 is significant as well. That's been coming up for the past 3 weeks, I believe. So we got the death card that came out. The color red can be significant. We got spirit, nature spirit. Okay. We got nature spirit coming out. And like I said earlier, you guys are, listen, let me tell you something. Your spirit, your soul tribe, right? And so let me go deeper, because it's deeper than this. This is a cosmic intelligence, okay? This intelligence, it goes outside of the material realm. Those are the connections that you are having now, okay? You are having downloads that's more, it's giving you more guidance, and it's giving you more understanding and overstanding of why you chose this time to come back, why you chose to engage with the people that you engage with, why you chose to, have to stop loving, loving on the people that you were loving on. Like, everything is coming full circle, and there's a cycle that has been completed. The cycle is over. The only way that the cycle could continue on is if you choose to interact with it. If you choose to, you get what I'm saying, have an energy exchange with it. But your nature spirits are telling you that you can move forward, that you can go, that you have rite of passage. Okay, so it has been a death to this bloodline. This bloodline is over with. It's done. And let me tell you something. They are, I was seeing it earlier. They're cringing, okay? They're talking. They're speaking bad on you. All of these things you are hearing about. People may be coming back telling you and things of that nature. But see, the attack is not just, even though the bloodline has been closed off for those that have chosen not to move forward on their path, those who have not chosen to change the habits and the things that's kept the bloodline stagnated and in depression, those ones, they're now they're attacking your emotional state. So they're doing things intentionally because They're desperate, right? But they're also sending out desperate energy to put you in desperate situations. So the attack is also can also be coming from those that you don't know. So we are being called to be caution, to move with caution, to be patient. Okay, let me keep going, y'all. Spirit nature came out, and I gotta read that. I gotta read that one. 39 is significant. Somebody can be 39. Okay. Healer. Healer came out. Okay, that's my eye energy. Okay, the eye, the all-seeing eye. Okay. Okay, we got growth sitting right here next to it. Let me read this nature card to you guys, okay? Because I feel like this nature card really sticks out um, right now. Okay, it's really good to see the death card out too, and that's symbolizing that death card is symbolizing so many different things that's giving that's giving confirmation that you are in the right place at the right time. The circumstances may be not what you want it to be, but whatever the case may be, but I'm not seeing you like in your head about whatever your situation is. Even if it's many that's coming against you, I don't see you worrying, or like, I feel like you feel the freedom and you feel you being set free, that your soul is free and that you can roam about how you please because you don't have any burdens on you. I'm not seeing any burdens at all. 55 is significant on some real shit, y'all. This is big. Okay. The color purple is significant, okay? Some of you guys is your aura is purple right now, okay? Look and see what purple means, what that color means, because it is a frequency and a vibration, and it'll give you more insight on where you are, you know, spiritually, okay? So that spiritual insight, there will be a lot of spiritual insight as well coming in during these next 6 to 9 months. They're saying 6 to 9. So 69 is significant. 96 is significant. You guys can be seeing that. Also, the number 92 is significant, and the number 11 is significant as well. Okay, these are all synchronicities, and these are all signs of confirmation. A lot of you guys get a lot of confirmations throughout the day. You get a lot of signs and synchronicities because a lot of you guys are overthinkers, or you guys are like, you know, worry bugs, and that comes from the divine feminine energy in your family, where, and even if it could be a masculine side of the divine as well, but what I'm saying is the women in your in the bloodline worried and they didn't do anything about it, but now that you are doing something about it, you are getting different and a different outcome. You're getting a different outcome, okay? And you're getting messages that's securing you not to worry, okay? You're getting messages that's putting you in a secure place, okay? So you're finding security in the spirit, okay? You're not finding security in the physical anymore, in the material world anymore. And so you have to understand that that's a level. Those are levels that you're moving up, okay? Because you taught yourself that, right? In the physical, but in the spirit, you've also been being taught that, right? And you've leveled up. So you've actually been listening to these signs and synchronicities and to the visions that you've been having. For those that's new on my channel, right? Visions are dreams, because I know that dreams are not dreams. And I feel that they are visions and that they are awareness tips from our spirit guides, okay, and from the spirit realm and from source. So I call them visions, okay? So that's what I mean when I say visions. It's the dreams that you've had, okay? So let me read this right here, and this is going to be coming from your chi, okay? Your chi. All of you guys have a chi, right? And then we have spirit guides. A lot of you guys have spirit guides. It's 3 to 6 spirit guides around you that specialize in different things. So a lot of you guys are getting over the spirit of depression or fear. A lot of you guys have come over those different spirits of fear, doubt. Also the spirit of overthinking. So a lot of you guys are being guided in the spirit realm, in the cosmos, with these guides that specialize in those things. And that is why your evolution is speeding up, because you are taking heed. So that's confirmation, right? Let me read this for you guys. It says nature spirit, okay? And look at her in the middle of the tree. Now remember the tree, the great tree, right? Let's say the great mother tree. This tree was in the Amazons, okay? This tree was broke. This tree was knocked down centuries ago, lifetimes ago. This was the main tree that rooted us to the divine. And when they took that tree out, they displaced a lot of our ancestral lines, and it scattered them everywhere. And this is another way that we were um blocked out from our soul connection to the divine. Okay, not the divine, but to our roots. Okay, to our true ancestors, our true um I don't know, they say an ethnology, I don't know what that is, but okay, let me read this though, for real. Let me read this so you guys can get this. It says the elements fairies, devas is Devas, my bad, and other nature spirits request your presence. It is time to venture outside and get into nature and recharge your batteries with the trees, the grass, the mountains, the desert, and the sea. There is a magic that awaits you when you commune with nature. This symbol is a dryad. It's a dryad. So it's Dryad. You guys might pronounce it differently. Y'all know that I ain't with the English language. And it says dryads are tree spirits and keepers of earth, knowledge Greek in origin, but worshipped by many respected earth-based religions. And so you see that how I said that we are no longer in the physical, even though we're physically here, we're being welcomed into the spirit realm. Okay, see, for a long time our ancestors had were things were mixed up, and it over time, and that's why we're going through this darkness, this deep darkness, this deep fog. And the fog that we're going through is not the fog in the physical world, you guys. This fog that I see that we are experiencing, this is darkness that comes in from deep within the sea. Okay, that's the darkness. That's how dark it is, and that's how um it's like an intoxicating energy. Okay, an intoxicating energy. And you know how when they go down in the ocean, and the farther they go down, the more pressure that comes on to, us as physical vessels. We can't go down that deep, but the spirit is that deep, because that's where we come from. That's how deeply rooted our souls are connected into this world. And this is why we're having to have these, things that's forever changing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be stopped and locked in like this. And that's why the system is bursting out, and systems are falling, and systems are, being called out for what they are, and the veil is completely gone. There's no veil that's lifted anymore. The veil is gone, right? So let me keep going, y'all. Let me get into it and see what spirit got for us. Okay, because we got the healer out here. So a lot of you guys are healers, empaths, you know that, you know what I'm saying? But see, a lot of you guys may even feel like eyes are on you. They are. Okay, you've been being watched for a long time. You've been being watched all your life. You know what I'm saying? When I say for a long, long, long seasonal thing, like you're always being watched and studied. And you have to understand that you are the main character of this story that's playing out on this earth. Okay, and so if you are a soul that has been belittled and treated less than in family dynamics and friendship dynamics, that's because that's the goal. That's the system that's set up before us, okay, and around us, for us to stay at a low level of frequency, right? For us to stay at a low level of frequency so that we won't reach our full potential. But there's being a depth to that, and that's why we are overseeing things and coming into a state of deliverance. We are delivering ourselves. You know, we were told that we were going to be delivered by an energy, an entity, or a person, you know what I'm saying? Or only in a place of a church or a thing. And we're being shown that no, we never had to go into these places or onto another person, or, you know, or ask for, we didn't have to ask for, we didn't have to ask for, what's the word I'm looking for? We didn't have to ask for not confirmation, but for damn, I can't even think of the word. It's right there. What is it? We didn't have to ask for permission to be who we are. There we go. That's why they've been telling us to slow down, y'all, because processing this stuff it's not new. I don't care if the words aren't new. It's the way that it's being processed. It's the way that it's coming through that we have to receive it. And we can't make this shit up as we go along. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is already set in stone. You just don't never know. Deliverance, exactly. We just don't know how it's gonna come, but we want to accept it how it come. We don't want to have to make this shit up and make it make sense. That's why we have to be patient and allow that information and that energetic field to stay open. You always want that energetic field to the nature, to the spirit nature, to the, it says nature spirit, to the spirit, to source, to spirit within you. Always want to keep that line open, just like trees are always open for oxygen. Okay, this is our lifeline now. This is what we're living by now. So we can't just talk this shit. We have to really live it. We have to walk the walk. It's like we got to walk the walk that we talk. You know what I'm saying? It's no more saying that I'm a person of God, or I'm a person of this, and shit just being that illusion. The illusions is all broken. Now, the only way that a motherfucker can get you caught up in an illusion is if you're already stuck in a cycle that's outdated, that no longer exists. The only way it exists is if you implicate yourself in it, or if you respond to it. So our response is big right now. And this is where this totem pole shit come in at, right? Let me not say totem pole shit, because that's disrespectful, because the totem pole is actually a part of our spiritual inheritance, because we're able to use the life forces, every life force that's on this earth, to move forward. Okay? So a lot of you guys are hunters, and I said that earlier, right? Okay, a lot of you guys are hunters. Okay, a lot of you guys are in that falcon energy. And let me tell you, when you get to the falcon energy, okay, you ain't no prey. You ain't no prey. You know what I'm saying? I don't go looking for it to just come to me. We don't have to go look for shit. It's just going to come to us. What we need in that day, or in that moment, or in that second, even though time is an illusion, we will have it. Okay? We will prevail. We will prosper. Okay? I want to just say this to you guys, y'all, because I'm going through some shit right now. And I just want to tell y'all that if y'all got motherfuckers that was supposed to protect you, that could have loved you, that could have had a good relationship with you, and they chose to go against you and make you an enemy, let what I'm saying let this take heed. Let this be a seed that I'm planting, right? Not of doubt, but let this be a seed of transition. Let this be a seed of your inner knowing and activating that even more, because every day we're being activated with every thought, because thought is matter. Let that activate your growth and your eagerness to walk away from these relationships that no longer serve you, okay? Because a lot of y'all have went through that abuse. A lot of you guys have had parents that was not in your corner, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they weren't, into the same things that you're into, and it doesn't make them any less than you, you know what I'm saying? Because we have to think about the programming that they went through. So we're not blaming anybody. We're blameless souls, right? We came here for a reason. We came here to learn this shit. We're not putting nothing on nobody. But those that are coming against you, those that didn't have your best interest at heart, when they could have just walked away and went on with their life, but they chose to sit there and attack you, let me let you know that they are thinking about you right now. You are heavy on their fucking mind. And they are going to come up during this time of this fog. This time of this deep and depth and darkness that we're in, they're gonna come up, because you are the target. And the reason why you're the target, because your energetic field, your energetic makeup is so motherfucking bright that it's almost like they're showing me It's like a dark, it's like all darkness, right? And this is in the ocean. It's all darkness, but it's like little lights that's lit up. There's other beings and there's other energies that's around in this energy that's protecting it. But these little lights, these little vessels are the physical vessels that's here on earth, this planet that's rooted, okay, that's continuing to move forward, that's continuing to live in harmony and peace, choosing peace on earth, creating heaven inside of the vessel. You're doing these things because they feel right. You know what I'm saying? You're letting go and you're not holding on to the hate from your sister. And you like, I don't even know where shit went wrong. Really. I don't, because I know that I'm okay with making things right. I know that I was okay with making things right. But now it's over for that, y'all. There's no going back. It's no connecting with this energy anymore because they've chosen the material world. They chose to hate. They chose to They chose to, like I say, we are a whole. They chose to disconnect. When they disconnected from you, they disconnected from source. And the only time that they was connected to you was to use your infinite, your infinite, your magic, to use your light. That's the only reason why they connected to you, was to have something to talk about. It was not positive. It wasn't productive. And spirit seen that, source seen that. And so you have to understand that, like, really what they showing me, y'all, on some real shit, is like you were the light bringer to get the rest of them out. And those that came, and those that didn't. But they didn't just come from the physical, y'all. You guys freed a lot of souls in the spirit, in other realms, in the ethers. You guys freed a lot of souls. And that's why you're honored. That's why you're held in high honor. That's why when in situations that some of you guys are going through courtship, divorces. Some of you guys are still like, damn, like, I still love my family even though they fucked up in the head, but you're being called to move. That's that, you know what I'm saying? You guys are being called to move. I see you being whisked away. And I see you getting a lot of support and comfort and love in the spirit. I'm seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you guys don't have it in the physical. And it's okay, because it wasn't meant to go like that if it's not happening like that. You don't hold on to something that you don't have. How can you? It doesn't exist. The only way it exists is if you create it. And that just shows you how powerful you are, meaning that you are the creator, right? Because you can create some bullshit in your life. You can think so hard and worry so much to where you create some shit, and then you didn't connect it to their energy for what they wanted to create for you, a downfall. You know what I'm saying? Being overwhelmed, anxiety, fear, anger, resentment, bitterness. That's what they have. So let me go, y'all, because I'll keep talking. But I feel like everything I'm saying, like, these are seeds that needs to be planted. And you guys need to, some of you guys need to hear it, Just let me let you guys know that all of the messages are not going to resonate with everyone. So take in what do, and know that all of the videos are timeless, you guys. We are in beautiful times. We are in very beautiful times right now, even though it's a lot of darkness going on. We got a lot of motherfuckers turning on each other. We got a lot of motherfuckers turning on us. But our main focus is our forward moving path. Relaxation. Relaxation on top of death. There's a death to bloodlines, okay? It's ethereal. It's straight ethereal power that's happening right now. Somebody's name could be Nadia. 69. Listen, y'all. Didn't I say 69 significant? 69 right here. 69, 96. You probably can't see it, but that's 69 right there. And see, a lot of these motherfuckers, you was like, look it, man. You were very reasonable, okay? It's confirmation. You were reasonable. You were patient with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You was patient with the situations that they were going through that you were supporting. You know what I'm saying? You were even patient with yourself of fully understanding their structure and their mind process. You know what I'm saying? It took a lot for you to sit there and continue to move forward, but also have to interact with these energies, because it took you back to certain places. It triggered certain things in you, but you was willing to still fight for them. But then, now you like, okay, look it, man, let me kick back. Let me worry about myself, because now you know that the savior and the hero is everybody for themselves. Everybody have to save and be their own hero. You know what I'm saying? And with that, it do give you a peace of mind. It do give you a peaceful soul. You know what I'm saying? Because the fight that we thought we were supposed to be fighting for the bloodline and making sure we get them and save them, but that was the lie that was told. That whole lie about Jesus being sacrificed, thinking you have to sacrifice yourself to save somebody else. And because you do know internally that you are an everlasting evolving energy, you know, but still maybe have fear of death, you were willing to die for these causes. And that's not the way that it was supposed to be. So things are clearing out. And when I say clearing out as far as things are being put into perspective, the truth and how things truly sit and stand, because structures that's being broken down, right? The system that's being broken down. Okay, so it's a new system that's being created within, right? And it's a thing. This is the thing, y'all. It's not even a system. It's not a system that's being created. We are just we're seeing the truth. So we're coming into truths, right? Let's see. Somebody's name could be Monica, Miranda. I'm picking up on as well. Alfred as well. Alfred. That name can be significant. Okay, we have the wheel. I was just talking about people. The wheel. Okay. That's number 37. I said earlier that 37 is significant. Some of you guys can be 37, between the ages of 37 and 39. A lot of you guys can be, I'm going to say late bloomers, or you could feel like you're a late bloomer because you could be like maybe 49, 39. I want to say 29 as well. But the reason why I'm throwing ages out there is because, you know, it took you a while to get to where it took you a while to get there. It doesn't matter about the time, they're saying. It's more so all of the things that you went through. It was like you didn't catch a break. It was always something throughout your life. It was always something, and some, you know, a situation where it was like, I'm just seeing like the cage being rattled with you. Like it was like your ground was always being shaken. Like you couldn't get comfortable for too long. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, or things just didn't stay good for too long in relationships and shit like that. And like if you see on this picture, it say the wheel. These two people are holding hands behind her back. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of underhanded things going on, a lot of undermining in these relationships, you know what I'm saying? And you loved on, but it was somebody that was there that, and you know who it is, whoever this is. This is not nobody new. These relationships are non and void now. You know what I'm saying? And even if you are going through it and you're in the thick of it and it's happening now, and you're finding out like, okay, these motherfuckers knew each other better than said they did, or these motherfuckers were speaking on each other to me, but the whole time they, you know, got something going that I don't even know about behind my back. And this could be family relatives. It could be a mother, you know what I'm saying? I'm picking up on as well. It could be a mother and siblings, you know what I'm saying? It could be cousins, sisters. I'm just seeing a friend's foe, whatever. I'm just seeing that that will. And what it says is, it says enemy, distrust, and flirtationist. So they could have always been around you, you know, this energy. And this is an energy that resided in so many different motherfuckers. Like you, even if you started, when you were starting a new job, or if you would go somewhere and you had to go to, let's say, a program, whatever the case may be, and you had to spend some a amount of time there, like those relationships turned out to be just that, where it was just like some weird shit going on. But that's because of your light. You see her in the middle. She's aligned with the sun. Okay. She's aligned with that energy, with that infinite, with that source power. Okay. That's a power, right? That in this, the sun is, it gives us vitamin D. It gives us, you know, it awakens our third eye, our chakra, our third eye chakra. You know, it opens up, all the chakras actually, you know what I'm saying? It's also an energy field, right? That takes energy and it also releases energy, right? That's why in the summertime when motherfuckers be getting angry and upset because they so dehydrated, their body so dehydrated, they get acting crazy. In the summertime, it's more murders. You know what I'm saying? Right? You see what I'm talking about? Like you have that connection, and it's a high vibration. Like it's a high cosmic connection to the ancestral lines. Okay. So let me see. Let's see what's gonna come out over spirit, nature spirit. Some of you guys have a deviant in your camp. Okay. I don't know what a deviant is, but I'm just hearing that it's a deviant, and I feel like you know who the deviant is. Some of you guys have like maybe young adults that's choosing to go a certain direction, and you don't, it's only so much that you can help them with or tell them, because you know that they got to experience life. And I'm hearing your ancestors, guys, say, yeah, that's right. Like, allow them to experience life so they can learn like you. So that's just confirmation for those who do have, young folks that's in the family, that, and you try to be the lookout and watch out over them and stuff. You are being called to pull back, because a lot of them are in commune with those that have this energy. You know what I'm saying? That behind the back energy, and it's a trip, because you could even be thinking like, damn, why me? Why little old me? Why they all come against me? But I mean, if it wasn't you, it'd be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And because it's you, it lets you know how powerful you are. It lets you know that you have a purpose here. You know what I'm saying? Readiness. I said you have a purpose here, and look what come out. Readiness. 4-4 can be significant, okay? The number 4-4 can be significant. You could be seeing 4-4. Look it up and see what that means. All right, let's get that card. It says stress. You're ready, and if some of you guys are, because I can look at this in so many different ways and pick up so many different energies, but I'm probably going to bear it down to like 2 or 3. A lot of you guys have ideas and desires and dreams that you've always wanted to do, and you've been getting ready for a long time. And because you've been getting ready for so long, your higher self, your spirit self is ready, but your physical body may not be up to par. So you could have been getting messages like and seeing shit while you scrolling, or gym memberships come up, or motherfucking they putting the juice makers and stuff on your screen, where it's like, oh, you should juice and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But like your mental state, your mind, because in this right here, it's a lot of different thoughts and stress and stuff. I don't see you in stress mode. Some of you guys could be, but I really don't see stress mode. I just feel like it's so many different ideas that it's like an overload of different ideas and things like that. So like, getting out there and putting your content out, or starting the process. I mean, every little step each day adds up to something big, okay, is what they want you to know. And so they just want you to get started on it. Just start somewhere, okay? So we're gonna go over to healing. 32 is significant. 32 breaks down to what? 3, 4 to 5. So the number 5 can be significant, okay? Let's see. I feel like it's like I just see like a lot of you just being very ready to learn, or just open to learning. I just see like the little kid in you, as an adult, the little kid in you being curious about things now, because you feel the sense of freedom. For those that do feel that, a sense of freedom, and for those that don't, you are free. You are free to roam about, okay? And it's going to connect. Those words are going to connect. The words that come out of my mouth are going to connect with you, and you are going to feel that confirmation, because you are going to, while I'll speak for those that this message is for, in the spirit, you will have downloads. You will feel the connection. You will even have vivid connections into the spiritual realm as I speak. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Because of the connection. So, I'm hearing blessed be. Blessed be. And I can even go back to your readiness of starting whatever career or whatever new start that you want to start. It's a new start. And that's right on top of nature spirit. You have the help. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. You have the support. Okay? Then you have the divine stepping with you every step of the way, because you are the divine, right? You are the divine one that's been hidden. That's what I'm hearing. So if you've been like, made aware that you have been hidden in plain sight in your family or in friendships in different settings, spirit always sits you down because spirit is actually, watching through you. You are the connection between spirit and the physical realm. You are and have always been being used and being used in the right way by spirit, okay? So a lot of you guys were parented too as well. You guys were parented by spirit. So growing up, that was your spirit parent. Like, so you had a lot of imaginary friends, or you were very keen to problem solving, being able to go within, okay? You weren't alone. They want you to know that you were never alone. Some of you guys can be from Malibu or have connections to Malibu. I also was picking up on ancient Egypt, okay? Kemet, if I'm saying it right. It says natural disaster on top of healer. It's a trip, man. It says risk, frustration, and survive, right? On top of healer. You being a healer, you're going to survive through anything just like you have. Again, 38. 38 is at the top of the card. 38 is significant. It's something about the age of 38. Either you guys can be turning 38 or 39. Something about your 37th birthday, 38th birthday, or 39th birthday. Okay, and if you've already passed that and had that, a lot of your awareness, like you're online. Like you're going to continue to come online. And that's why they like you're ready. It's like nothing else. Like you got the books, you got the notes, you got everything. All you got to do is put it into action and start creating. Whatever it is that you want to do, is supported. Okay, when you go out in nature, you're going to get even more downloads that's going to make that dream or that vision more receptible or more tangible. Okay, we've been on a road. I'm telling. We've been on a. I'm not going back. Is what I'm hearing. I'm not going back. Okay. Nature disaster. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's a lot of dishonest, distrust, in that bloodline energy. A lot of distrust, and so all of the stuff that's going on in the bloodline that you're no longer connected to, the ones that chose not to put themselves in a better state of mind and a better energy frequency. They didn't choose to be free. They didn't choose to set themselves free. A lot of the disasters that you're feeling is going on, this darkness, this cloud that I've been speaking of, it's coming from that energy. That energy, that energetic field is very strong. So it's still shooting out illusions towards your way. It's still attacks that's coming. There's still attacks that's being sent, I mean. That don't mean that it's going to touch you. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, there is a saying that said, touch not my anointed ones. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep that in mind. I feel like that is real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through shit right now, and I always make it through, y'all. I don't give a fuck what it is, what's going on. The more and more I grow and the wiser I become, and the more knowing that I stand on business, like no matter what disaster come my fucking way, me as being a seer and a healer, I'm already aware of what it is and where it's coming from. And a lot of you guys are as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advantage that we have. And this is why they are so angry and upset and mad. Because without light, there is no life. I don't give a fuck. Without life, there is no light. You cannot have light without the dark either. You need the darkness as well, because a lot of us are seers. As being seers, we can see better in the dark. Okay? That's why the middle of the eye, the pupil on the eye is black. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? If you look in somebody's eye, that pupil usually is darker than the actual, ball that it sits in. Okay, so a lot of us come from darkness, right? That dark depth, in-depth parts of the sea, of the ocean, right? So a lot of you guys can be being called to go to seawater. You know what I'm saying? They saying don't say just. They want me to say just. They said going to seawater to purify and to purify, and it's another word they was using. Is it edify or something like that? They were saying. I'll get it, y'all. But they want you to purify and cleanse your auric field. Okay, and this is where the purple frequency I'm also seeing orange as well. I'm seeing a lot of different colors, at least 3 different colors around you guys' aura, okay? So look up these colors. I said red was more significant, and red is coming from like the material and the physical realm. Red is coming from the material and the physical, but that orange and that purple, that green, okay, this blue, it's significant. Earth tone colors, okay? It's giving very earthy energy. So you could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, okay? You could have a lot of Taurus in your chart. It says gain. I'm telling you, but you are going to gain more by going with the currency or going with the flow than going against it. Because right now, we are not supposed to be on the front line, okay? And we see that, right? We understand that and we understand that, right? We know that the growth in the 15 can be significant. A lot of you guys can be born on August 10th or October 10th or October 9th or August 9th, or maybe even September or November 15th. Okay, but growth and that spiral talks about the different levels and frequency, the different levels, not even frequency, the different levels of life. Okay, the things that you have to go from the beginning and then spiral out, you know. So each section, but each part of this is a different aspect of you, of your growth, of your learning, your willingness, your wittiness, all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's the connection that you set forth with the palm of your hand, and you grabbed it. You reached out and you actually grabbed that growth. And that's why there's a lot of things coming, you know, coming presently for you. You know what I'm saying? This is why you always make it out of the disasters that's being set, the traps that's been set for you, because you've always had the all-seeing eye. The shadows cannot hold you, because once you get into the shadows, you immediately start focusing, and your trust within yourself, it picks up. Your instincts pick up. This is where this totem pole energy come from, okay? And they like, okay, we are here. We are here for you to use us. That's what your ancestral line speaks of now. This is what is pushing out. This is the the energy that is pushing out, because you need them. We do need them. You know what I'm saying? We do, because there are things happening in the spirit realm, or in different on different playing fields, in the cosmos, in the oceans, in different, like, you know what I mean, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, let's keep going, okay? So we got gain. Yeah, you're finna gain a lot, man. You're finna gain a lot of insight on things that once were a blur, or you didn't fully grasp why. Some of you guys some of you guys are how can I say it? You're hard-headed. That's what your spirit guides say, not me. You're hard-headed, or it takes more for you to get something, like, you know, for something to really, really stick. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, like, you just be going like, oop, doo, 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 and you would dismiss what the lesson was a week ago, or what the lesson was earlier that day, because it's not like you did anything wrong or anything like that. It's just like they need you to remember. And this is why you keep going through this is why you have in the past went through cycles over and over again. But now it's like, okay, you are always the student, but now we need you to step up. You know what I'm saying? Because when you step up, then you're stepping out of the front line, because you're not supposed to be on the front line, because you're the leader, right, of this new celestial soul tribe, okay? And even though it's in a new state. It's in a new state of being, okay? Because that bloodline is cut off, right? Remember, it was death. It was death to that, okay? Because they tried to bring a death to your peace. They tried to bring a death to, not tried, they did. Many a times, you had to go through many deaths and rebirths. Mind you, this was the first card that came out, and this is what we're actually experiencing right now. Our hearts are shedding. We're shedding pain. We're shedding fears. We're shedding, you know what I'm saying, belief systems. You know what I'm saying, old ways of thinking. We're shedding all of these different things. A lot of you guys do have platforms, and people watch you that despise you. People watch you that hate you. You know what I'm saying? They hate that inner guidance that you have. They hate the fact that you're able to say, you know what? I'm going to let that go. I'm not going to hold on to nothing. I can move forward. We ain't got to talk about no more. And wholeheartedly do that. They're upset and mad because they can't do that. But that's not your problem. It's not your fucking problem. Okay? It's not. You've made it your problem, and it slowed you down. It delayed you. It brought problems it brought problems into your world. You know what I'm saying? Now you're creating a world with others and intertwining and engaging with others, not knowing that you're intertwining your energy with theirs, and the energy exchange is creating you guys' words to submerge together. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things is now like, okay, so it's a lot of moments I'm seeing. All right. Okay, y'all. How long I been on here? 55? Okay. I'm just going to take my time because I'm going to come back on in the morning and I'm going to go lay down after this. I'm going to take my time. So these messages right now that I'm going to put these cards that I'm pulling, these are from your spirit guides, okay? So we're going to connect to the spirit guides and allow these messages to come out through them. All right? Deliverance, deliverance. God's been delivered, man. This is shit that people go to church for all their life. They go to church. They have weird ass outbursts. I don't know. I never was able to get into that, y'all. I swear. Let me tell y'all. My cousin, she don't go to church anymore. I mean, I don't either. But we know the whole church game or whatever, the Bible and all of that shit. But I remember when she was really heavy in it, because I was really heavy in it too, because I grew up in the church. You know, I grew up in a lot of different churches. Like, you know, the lady who raised me, she was my biological, mother, but I just don't call her that because she never was that to me. But she used to have us going to Mormons, Jehovah's Witness, fucking all kind of, like, so it's always been around. But the reason why, what was I saying? My cousin was telling me, and I never made it into this part of the church, but she was telling me that she was going to church and she was heavy, like paying tithes every Sunday. I mean, she was interacting, and once you get in heavy, it's like on some occult type shit, right? And that ain't how shit's supposed to be. We ain't supposed to be on no occult type shit. We're supposed to move freely around this motherfucker and be free. Everybody should be able to express themselves how they express themselves when they come to spirit, right? But and connecting with spirit, nobody should be able to tell you how to connect with spirit or who you're supposed to go through to connect to spirit, because it's already in you. That don't make sense, right? When shit don't make sense, it ain't right. Anyways, she was like, she went to this class, y'all, and this is a big church in Oakland, y'all. I'm not gonna say the church name because I don't want to put them on blast. But she was like, she went to the church and they had a class where they was teaching them to have the Holy Ghost. And I was like, you a motherfucking lie. So that's why when I was growing up, I'm telling y'all, the motherfuckers used to drop and be shaking and shit like that. And I used to be like, and it didn't even, I'm like, this motherfucker sitting up here acting a motherfucking fool. You too motherfucking old for that. I was a child thinking that in my head, y'all. Like, ain't nothing wrong with this motherfucker. Who didn't pay this motherfucker to come and sit there and have a whole ass, not saying that. Now, let me tell you guys, this is the thing, though. That come from somewhere, though. Like, I've had times when and I still do, where I feel my spirit and I feel an overwhelming power of strength and love and prosperity and, signs of deliverance and things like that. And it feels so good to where I'll be like, oh, shit. But I don't, but I feel it where I get the dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why dance is good. Moving is good. It upends the frequency, right? And so, but what they're doing is fake. So, of course, that system was created by a man, and that creation in itself is not real. It's not, at least it's not a part of our true genetics, right? It's not connected to our soul. It's not. The only way it's connected to our soul is by way of the connection that we have that was rooted from the indoctrination of our ancestors, of our relatives, of our mothers, our parents, our fathers, our grandmothers, our uncles, and things of that nature, right? So there's no true connection to it, but there is foul play. And where there's foul play, there is smoke. And where there is smoke, there will be fires, right? Okay, so let's keep going. Because I'll sit up here and talk your ear off all like night about some real shit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I just love it. What message do you have? Spirit guides. Let's see. It says, we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. This came out this morning at 7 this morning, y'all. What's the odds of it coming out again after me shuffling all these cards? You see how they're not rushing. You can't rush the process. You know what I'm saying? You can't overthink the process. I mean, you can, but doing that will only create an illusion. And then you'll be living in your own illusion, which will be a lie to yourself. And we do lie to ourselves at times. But see, we've come out of that, or we're coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, y'all. The Great Mother is not going to allow her children, right? The divine feminine children, the divine masculine children, the children, the authentic children of the land. Big Mama not going to allow us to live in that type of kind of format, because we're not formatted beings. Okay, we are whole. Formatted is a trajectory of a creation of something that's one-sided, right? So Mother is not going to allow us to sit and dwell. You cannot dwell in a place like that where there is fear, where there is hate, where there's, you know what I'm saying, any of that, right? So let me keep going, y'all. Let me keep going. So that card came out. Yeah, she's not going for any of that. Not being self-insured. Like, you would have to go through the process of learning, but she's willing to teach. She's willing to be there and support. This divine feminine energy, y'all don't even know, but this energy love us. Like, this is a love that seems unreal. This love that the divine has for us, it's always been here. It just was taken from us. It was covered up. It was masked with many different things. The same thing that people then did to y'all, and like ran your character through the mud. That's the same thing they did to the divine energy, right? And I got a video on that where I talk about the divine energy. Let me see what other card's gonna come out. It says, you are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. I would say, it says, hopes, I would replace hopes with desires. Okay? I would replace hope with desires, because we're moving out of the energy of hoping. Fuck a hope. I hope you're doing good. No, you are doing good. We are speaking life over one another. We're speaking life over ourselves. We're creating real energetic fields where we are set free. It ain't no more motherfucking hoping. I hope or nothing. We making shit happen because we can. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing with this shit no more. Merely allowing things to happen, barely getting by mentally, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that. We are wholly getting by, stepping and putting our best foot forward, right? One more card, Spirit. It says, trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. Don't fear it. Don't fear it, y'all. Okay, do not fear it. Okay, I'm gonna pull 2 more cards and I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here because it's crazy. Like I took a nap. Well, it was only for a couple of hours. Let me pull some of these cards. Matter of fact, something's giving me this number cards. Cause yeah, I appreciate all of you guys, you know, for supporting the channel. For those who came and left, whatever, I still appreciate you for being here. I know y'all do be coming back on to watch it. Everybody got a life and be having things. 777 is significant. Somebody can live in Modesto or something like that. Okay. I don't know. Martinia. My name could be Martinia as well. 4477 came out. It says, damn, I can't see this. It says guardianship, insistence on moving upward, abundance, awakening. It says the angels congratulate you and say, well done. Keep it up. You will be fine. Keep your mind focused and it will have significant and positive effects. Okay? All right, let's see what other numbers going to come out. We're going to do 3 of these cards. Okay, it says 3399. It says go. I cannot see that shit. Anyway, symbolation form prosperous and wealthy. Oh, wealth. Okay, this strong message is about releasing situations in your life that are no longer true or have fulfilled their purpose. Don't cling to this situation out of fear. Know that you are cared for every moment. It is important to maintain a positive perspective on yourself and your future during these times. It is. It absolutely is, because in order to make it through the fog, you got to think about this, y'all. You know how, like, one thing, like, I wasn't good at math when I was in school, but now I'm good at numerology, y'all, and it's a trip because I don't know how it happened, but I'm just good at numerology. I'm good with numbers now. But, like, the math that they teach in school, I ain't good with that shit. But I remember when they was teaching about, like, the negative and the positives, I picked up on that shit. And you have to understand that when it's a negative, you have to operate in a positive, because that's how you change the frequency of that vibration that's negative. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you have to disconnect from the negative and continue on in a positive, because you don't know how many hertz that's going to be. That can be, hertz is numbers, y'all. It could be 369 hertz. That can touch a certain organism inside of you. Real talk, no lie. It could be your kidneys, yo. That's why some people listen to that type of kind of music, or different vibrations, or when you hum at different frequencies or different tones inside, it actually heals certain parts of your body, right? That's why we're able to heal ourselves. It's just so many different things. But just follow me, y'all. 3399 is significant, all right? Just follow what I be saying, y'all. You know, if you got to go back and record it and rewind it, because sometimes I be having to watch videos 10 to 5 times, because you be missing shit. You watch a movie one time, you ain't going to catch everything. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You see that movie about 10 different times, 10 different times, you're going to see some new shit. Like, damn, I watched that before. I didn't catch it. That's how life is. That's how life is. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something. 111. I can't make this shit up. Look at this. This came out. It says, rise, wealth, wisdom, and power. Look carefully at your thoughts and ensure you only think about what you want. This is them. I'm telling you, your spirit guys, yo, man, this goes so deep to where it's like, that's intel. Like, okay, looky, you can create anything you want. All you have to thought is matter. That's the universe right there inside of here. This is the universe, y'all. This is the universe that they was talking about. That's up there. It's not up there. It's in here. Get hip to that. Now you're really hip. Now you're all that. You're 19 years old, 17 years old, and you're trying to find yourself. You're 16, you watching this, you ain't supposed to be watching this. But if you're trying to find yourself, baby, the universe is in here and you could create. It's people that create, they don't have a heart, and they're young. And they take that energy of not having a heart and allowing the world to, the bitterness that the world brought to them, they take that and they operate off of that. That's a negative. And they continue to make it a negative, negative, negative. And that power in itself is very strong-willed. If you wield that power, you can wield it and you can actually hurt other people's lives. You can actually bring pain on other people. There are souls that actually operate in the physical, but that's in the material realm, right? But they also can come off into the spirit as well, because they are souls, right? They are spirits, all right? You ain't got to be that. And how do we know them so well? Because they're still connected to the divine. Because the divine is everything and all things, right? That's how we be knowing our enemies and what they're thinking. We be knowing that our enemies is coming after. A motherfucker don't got to tell me who coming after me or who said something about me. I already fucking know. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have so many people that admire you And they're so stuck in their ego that they can't even tell you that. And these are people that were supposed to step up and tell you that. These are people that were supposed to uplift you and love you, because you, not only you were going to make a difference for the bloodline, but also they could have too. But they didn't see it in themselves. They didn't see that in themselves. You know what I'm saying? They didn't take heed to how you were and what you gave forth. You didn't come back with a response or a rebuttal to hurt when they hurt you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't think about a get back plan. You know what I'm saying? To harm them or hurt them or take what they have. A lot of motherfuckers that came up against you just to take your gifts, to come in and act like you. Y'all didn't have partners and people or family relatives come around you. They get to talking like you and acting like you, or just wanting your nigga and shit like that, or nigga want your bitch. You know, shit like that. Like, you can't even trust a motherfucker around your home. You know what I'm saying? You can't even trust a motherfucker because you never know what a motherfucker is thinking. But as long as you tapped in, that shit gonna come out. You gonna see what a motherfucker is thinking. It's gonna always come out, man, when you play this shit right. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come out. They can't hide. Like I said, there's no veils. There's no more veils. You know what I'm saying? That's what motherfuckers going to do. If you ain't going to be right, especially when it comes to me and mine, you might as well just go, because in the spirit, I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm taking you out in the spirit. I'm not finna fight you in the material. Because there's no fight there, because the odds is against me. The odds is stacks against us in the material. They created a system in the material to keep us in a box. You see? So it says, look carefully at your thoughts and ensure you only think about what you want. The sequence is a sign that the door of opportunities has opened and your thoughts will be realized at record speed. The numbers are like the bright light of a light bulb. If you have difficulty controlling or monitoring your thoughts, you can ask your angels to assist you. I've been saying this shit since this morning, man. Y'all have, I'm telling you, but a lot of you guys, the energy that I'm picking up, I can see this shit. A lot of you guys have divine intervention right there at your fucking fingertips. They like put the phone down, put everything down, and come over here. And they know that it's going to take you time to adjust. So they're patient. They're very patient. They've been patient with you all your life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys could have been considered the fuck-ups. But motherfuckers was fucking up way more than you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you could have been considered the one that started shit. But it was motherfuckers behind the scenes starting shit that was creating massive dark holes for the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Shit that was really happening underneath the scene. And they knew it. Remember them two people that was holding hands behind the back of the one that was connected to the sun? But you already knew to play. You know to play. You know to play. Don't let them. Positive. Be positive. Like, you feel me? And don't just be positive all the fucking time. When some shit is coming and it's time to turn things to where you have to make a decision, a leader decision for your line, because you're not making decisions just for you. You're not just moving for you. This shit is bigger than us. As a whole, we're moving collectively together, right? There's no little U's or no bigger I's. There's none of that. No little U's or no smaller U's. However the fuck that go. Okay, let me pull a couple of more cards out for to let y'all go, man. You know, just food for thought, y'all. That's what this is. It's food for thought, man. You know that you're not in this shit. You know what I'm saying? For nothing, man. You know, some days you might feel like you want to, just check the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it, man. I ain't come here for nothing. I'm not going to play with these motherfuckers. Especially when I know that my intentions ain't never been to hurt nobody. My intentions ain't never been for this to be like this. I didn't make these decisions and these choices that led all of this toxic shit up to what it is, and around all these other people that I didn't had encounters with. So you know what? Leave that shit leave the garbage where the garbage is. Let the garbage take the garbage out. That's what I say. Let the fucking garbage take the garbage out. You know what I'm saying? We need some bells around it. They need to put all the bells back up. That's what we need. That's what they need to start doing. Put the bells back up. God damn it. We gotta talk shit, y'all. Because the more and more you step on, look at the more, let me not say this. Let me not. I said that we're not on the front line, but we are, you know, whatever your purpose is, whatever you're called to do. Like I'm sitting here and I'm speaking to you, and I told you, the more and more I engage with the collective, the more and more I open up, the more and more wisdom and knowledge that comes through. That's my connection. That connection that I was talking about, that nature spirit connection. You know what I'm saying? The more and more I get out and step outside of my shell and step outside of my comfort zone, then and when the cage is being rattled, I don't complain. I don't complain. I don't talk about it. And I ain't saying I don't, but you know, I'm learning, and I'm going in a direction where I'm learning to just let it be. Let it go. Give it to nature. Nature is much stronger than my physical vessel is to hold all of the bullshit. I'm going to give it to nature because nature has given me a place to put it. Some motherfuckers don't know that they have they don't know that they have somewhere sacred to put that energy and turn that energy into whatever you want. That's alchemist energy, right? I'm hearing my art energy is significant. Okay. What other messages do you have before we get out of here for the collective spirit? A lot of you guys have a lot of your messages come through messages through ear tones. So different ear tones. Like you could have like air blowing in your ear, and you could be sitting in the house, or you could just feel something, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys have empathic abilities. You've already are in your blood, not bloodline, in your celestial line is I'm just seeing you communicate telepathically. So yes, telepathically, you're able to telepathically communicate while you're, you know, up, while you're, and so that's a real communication. Like those communications, and they're very clear. I'm seeing them be very clear. And so those are the communications that you should be having, or that they're having with you when you are in heavy thought or when you are overthinking. I'm seeing them interject and come in and replace that with something that's more substance, something that's more in the direction that you're going. So you have a lot of help, you guys. Support. They said support. They said not help, support. Okay, so this popped out. I can't make this shit up, y'all. It says abandonment, walking away, travel, letting go, withdraw, retreat, moving on, disappointment, loneliness, self-discovery, okay? So the number 8 is significant. You could be a water sign, a Pisces, okay? Or you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, okay? Maybe in your 8th house or your 3rd house I'm picking up on. Also, it says when you make your decision, take action with confidence, okay? And anything that has something to do with that's on here, the answer is no, okay? So it says abandonment. You are not, and you have never been abandoned. But of course, when we first came here, the abandonment was created by way of them ripping us from our mother's womb, you know, cutting the placenta off, putting the light in our face. We were not brought into this world the way that we were meant to be brought in this world, and that was a disconnect from source, okay? That's where the abandonment issues even start from, right there, because they ripped you from the source energy, which is the energy of the Great Mother. I can't make this shit up. I want you guys to understand and understand what it is that I'm saying. They ripped you from the Great Mother, from that divine feminine, that dark matter energy, the truth. Segment is significant. Sarah is significant. Sarah, the name Sarah. It's the great sisters. It's many sisters that's fought for us to be here today. That's in your celestial, and they're not from here either. You guys they're not from here. A lot of you guys are not from here, but you guys are a part of course, the celestial line, okay, of the beginning. All right, of the beginning. I'm seeing. Okay, and so you came to heal to heal. You came to heal. Remember, healer came out because the state that they were going towards, the state that we are at now, and the masses that's just that bloodline, that material world is all being, I'm just seeing it all being eradicated. It's all being it's compromised, but it's being compressed. It's a lot of pressure. It's like they're being taken down to the depths of the sea to get to counsel, to have counsel. So if they being taken down to the depths of the sea to have counsel, that means that they're in spiritual court. A lot of these motherfuckers is under severe judgment. 8 came out. That's infinite. That's infinite energy. That's mother working through. She's not playing. She's coming through in every way. Nothing will go unseen. Nothing will go unheard. No stone will be unturned. I can't make this up, y'all. Look what came out. The death card. Capricorn energy. It says addictions, obsession, mental health, materialism, bondage, temptation, fear, lies, violence, ignorance, doubt, sexuality, trapped. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Spirit fuck with me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A motherfucker can... Let me tell you something. Ain't nobody ever been able to tell me shit. I'm a Taurus, first of all. Ain't a motherfucker tell me to go left, I'm going right. That's just facts, man. I didn't had so many different relationships, y'all. And I ain't talking about like boyfriend, girlfriend, or nothing like that, y'all. Cause I don't be fucking with niggas like that. I never have. But I done had so many relationships with people, and they always trying to tell me what to do, and I won't even say nothing. I'll let a motherfucker think they telling me something. You know what I'm saying? I am a motherfucking rebel to the heart. I'm a rebel. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Because I know that there's another way. Just like it's not just one way to cook a motherfucking chicken. You know how many different kind of chickens I didn't taste? How many different fried chickens and baked chickens I didn't taste? You know what I'm saying? So if a motherfucker come to me and tell me that it's only one way to cook chicken, I'm walking off on that motherfucking ass like my old reader said. He said, I'm walking off on their ass. I'm walking the fuck off. Because I know you don't know what you're talking about. Let's see what this. This is the energy. So Earth sign, Capricorn, the number 15 again, y'all. 15 again. The number 15 is significant. 5, 10, 15. Things happening in divine order. Okay? Some of you guys can be life path 5, life path 1. It's something about the 15th. Something could have happened on the 15th of this month. Something significant could have happened. You could have had an epiphany or aha moment because 15 keep coming out. Some of you guys' birthdays can be like October or August 15th as well. Okay, let me see what this say on the side. It says you are only limited by what you believe is possible. And to whatever your question is about these individuals, it's a no. Okay, it's an automatic no. And it's right there. It's a no. This is devil energy. But also, I feel like this can also be as well as, because I was just talking about them and their energy and that came out. But this can also, because you walking away, like you walking away on this card right here. And this is the, what's this? This is the 8 of Cups, right? The 8 of Cups. And you see him walking. He's walking off into the desert. But it's not like he's walking off from the cups, his emotions. You're not walking off as a divine. And you could be a divine masculine, or divine feminine, or a divine masculine, but you're heavy in your divine masculine energy. Like you could be walking off because you're safeguarding something. Like you're keeping something safe. Whether if it's, your insanity, your energy, you're keeping something safe. Your children, like you're keeping something safe. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a number of different things. Like you're protecting what it is that you love. Because you know that these robbers, like it's robber energy that I'm picking up on. Or let's say rob, steal, kill, and divide. That type of kind of energy, which is the devil card. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're lurking, but like, you're not going too far. You know they're there, and you like, I dare you motherfuckers to touch it. I dare you motherfuckers to come up over here, sniffing up over here. You're going to get your motherfucking nose cut off. That's just the energy I'm picking up on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because somebody either tested you, some type of kind of information that came through. Like, Did somebody say something, or you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of motherfuckers is trying to see what they can, if they can get a rise out of you, what kind of rise, or what's it's a trigger. If they want to trigger something, because but if they do trigger something, you're gonna have a tower moment. This right here, this devil card let me know that you're gonna have a tower moment. But the tower moment is going to, these cups are going to multiply. The reason why they're going to multiply is because you're going to have a breakdown and you're going to rebuild. You're going to have to reboot back up. But it's going to be an illusion. It's going to be a breakdown of an illusion. So it's going to be a breakdown of an illusion. So it's nothing wrong with that. See, they think that they attacking you and it's going to take you down and it's going to take you out the game. You weren't, you didn't come here to be taken out the game. Yeah, you didn't come here to be taken out the game. They want to feed you. Whoever this energy is, this energy, whoever these people are that got a whiff of you or that didn't experienced you, they wanted you to stay. You could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? But Taurus, Capricorn is very big right now. But they was like, how can I say? I could say bird feeding you, but it was more so they wanted you to stay in a position where you had to receive from, like you had to ask them for shit, like you had to come to them. That's what they, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you got the pinnacle, the one of pinnacle is right here, like you got the pinnacle, but like they always wanted you to come to them for something, the sanctuary. You see how they at the church and shit? They wanted you to come to them for answers and to get clarity or to get closure. They always wanted you to come to them. You know what I'm saying? They always wanted you to this devil energy. I'm telling you, but this could be an ex-lover. It could be an ex-husband. It could be a parent. I'm picking up on somebody. These are people that were close to you. You know what I'm saying? These are people that even come into your life today, new people that's going to come. This is the energy that they're going to come with. This energy is recognizable to your soul. Immediately, red flags pop up, you immediately on shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why your response is very significant, because if you wow out, you can take a loss, but you will be rebuilt. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the stagnation. It's just the stop that you happen to stop and be at a standstill or stagnate if you got to go to court for slapping a bitch. Let's say that. You know, that's my famous line. You know what I'm saying? If somebody take you out your character, you know, well, you can only take yourself out your character, really. But if somebody trigger you and you just go off because, you know, it happens sometimes. Sometimes motherfuckers be pushed against the wall and it's like, man, fuck that. It's either me or you. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull two more cards, y'all, because this is Spirit is speaking. I'm telling you. Y'all got magic helpers as well. You guys got magic helpers that's going to support you along your path. If you guys do go through any breakdowns or any deaths, where, and when I mean death, I'm talking about within, where it's a situation that you experience and it's life-changing, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? I just see you having helpers that you never thought would help you. It'll be somebody that you just met and they hella supportive. You know what I'm saying? They hella supportive and they like, nah, it's good. Like, you feel me? They got a good heart. These are new people, like 2, 3 here and there. You know what I'm saying? No more than 3 though. It's not too many people Spirit is bringing in on what it is that you have on your purpose and what you have to come in, because it's sacred. It's sacred knowledge. It's sacred wisdom. Yep. Ancient Kemet is significant. A lot of you guys are learning about your, like, being, like, a lot of you guys can be connected to, hold on, I'm going to tell you right now, to Uranus. Okay, so let me just say it now. Okay, so some of you guys can be connected to the sun, right? The sun talks about the conscious mind and the ego. Okay, some of you guys can be going through that phase right now, the sun side, right? Which would be your the sun is, I don't think the sun is your north node, but like the sun is more so like your life path number. So if you life path 3 or life path 4, things like that, right? You would have to go see what that means. Mercury, some of you guys are in your Mercury energy. It could be communication and mentality. You guys can be in your Venus. A lot of you guys are Venus because Venus is Earth, right? Venus is ruled by Earth. That's love and pleasure. A lot of you guys are in your moon signs. It's feelings and instincts. So a lot of you guys' instincts and feelings are at heightened. It's heightened. People making, people are able to the triggering that I was talking about. Some of you guys are in your Mars. Mars talks about action and energy. Jupiter is expansion and prosperity. Saturn is responsibility and discipline. Uranus is rebellious and revolution. Neptune is ideas and intuition, and Pluto is regeneration and transformation. And I feel like I just like read that off, and that was just like they really want you to continue to come in alignment. It's an excitement there for your soul, because now your soul is feeling and actually seeing the blueprint of the soul. You get what I'm saying? So your blueprint is being exposed to you, okay, more and more each day. All right. So this is the last card that I'm gonna pull, and I'm gonna get a message from source of all things. All right, of all things, in all things. The number 3, I said the number 3 is significant. So this is the energy that a lot of you guys are in right now, okay, and that you guys have around you guys, okay, that your spirit guides are cooking up in the ethers and on different realms for you, okay. I'm seeing a lot of chanting. I'm seeing a lot of celebrating in the spiritual realm and the ethers. A lot of you guys have a lot of excitement from within, because you guys are optimistic about the future and about what's to come. Okay, I'm seeing. So abundance. A lot of you guys are very intelligent and intellectual too. I'm seeing very intelligent. Okay, got an eye for some shit. I ain't gonna tell all your business now. But look, it says abundance, fertility, creativity, beauty, happiness, comfort, motherhood, nature, nurturing, pregnancy, love, and generosity. And I don't see like a lot of you guys like trying to have kids or anything, but I do see the birth of new business ventures, the birth of new ideas, like the birth of, even some of you guys can be becoming grandparents and things like that. And those that are seeking to have children, I just see you guys to being successful in that as well. Okay, so like I said, Earth is Venus, and the number 3 is significant. You could be life path number 3. Tori, big on Taurian energy. It says you can do anything you want and be happy with the results. And whatever answers that you have when it comes to this type of kind of energy is a fucking yes, okay? It's a fucking yes, all right? That's that great mother energy, and it came out last, and like that's the end of it, y'all. Like, you feel me? I'm finna pull one card from source overall, and then I'm on overall, because I have to be very specific. We have to be very intentional during these times right now. It's very important that we are intentional and specific, and that we are focused in on exactly what the fuck we're talking about, because we don't want nobody to get... What's that song? I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I ain't got nothing to hide. I want the world to see that I'm a gangster, gangster. Gangster niggas, do your dance. C-Walk. For real. It's some gangsters in the spiritual realm, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't finna sit up there and wipe this shit up and paint a picket fence like this shit is what they said it was, because it ain't. Cause God loves me. The fuck, I love me, and I did a little bit of everything, okay? And I could see my path lit the fuck up. Okay, I see the did they say when you go to heaven it was gonna be golden streets? I see that then. I see that then. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no motherfucking illusion. I see my shit lit the fuck up. And I ain't saying what they was saying. I'm just saying that I see my path lit up. That's all. Okay, Big Mama. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy in the spirit. Over all things, what message do you have for me? Let me just shuffle it one more time, y'all. Let's see what card come out. Wait. Hi, how you doing, Donna? Thank you for coming. You know, I appreciate you. I really, you're gonna enjoy it. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like my energy is just like, I don't see nobody that wouldn't like my energy. They wouldn't come fuck with me and be able to sit here and really be like, you know what? I'm getting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that. Okay, let me see. It says you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Share your story with at least one person today. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing and in others. Yeah, that's for somebody, man. You never know who you might come across. That's why I say you better be careful how you treat people. You could be coming across somebody that you say they life. They could have been in their mind thinking about unaliving themselves. And you sit down on that bench that one day and just started communicating with them and being kind. And that kind act, that self-love, that love, was it self-love? Or that, that contact of, self-love, or showing love to somebody can really change somebody's world. You know what I'm saying? Change somebody's life, and so this is what it's about. Like, that's what it's about. You know and I'm not into sides, but when it comes to down to it, there are sides, you know what I'm saying, to this shit. It's levels to this shit. It's deep. And you know somebody can sit on the bench and cause somebody to go do some shit to themselves because they was already thinking about it. And so we always have to be mindful and aware of, what's around us, because we affect everything by one decision. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, that our decisions really do trickle down to our outcomes and what our trajectories are outside of us, because this is a projection field, right? It's a trajectory, just like the projectors when the films is looking at the things and you see the films on the wall, because it's looking at a trajectory and it's showing what's in that trajectory, what's in that script, right? So keep that in mind. It says, I am not what happened to me. I am who I chose to become. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. I'm sorry. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistant holding you from what your soul wants? It says, write a forgiveness letter, then practice the whole opponent. What's that? Open apano prayer. Okay, so basically they're saying, like, write a forgiveness letter and then, just read it out loud or read it periodically. It says, prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Let me say this to you guys. I want to tell y'all something, right? And this is from a book I was reading. It was a shaman book I've been reading. And in this book, it says that she had went on to she had a beautiful life, but on her path, she ended up going into and training to be a shaman. She didn't know that it was going to go out to that, but she just started the process. And on that process, she met this shaman, and he told her, he helped her release things that was so deeply embedded that it affected her day-to-day living. Because what she would do, because her father wasn't good at money, she allowed her husband to be the money bearer. You know what I'm saying? So she would work and she would give him the money because she didn't trust herself with money. She didn't trust herself with money because her daddy was bad with money. That's how deep shit be going, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying this because she had to, on her path, when she was becoming a shaman and awakening and becoming her own hero, that's on that hero's journey that we're going through right now, that we're in the process of going through right now. You're always on your hero journey. You're always being your own hero. She stepped out into that landfill and she gathered herself. She gathered. And what she did was, I remember the guy telling her in the book, the shaman, he said, what you're going to do is, you're going to take the pain from within. And he had her breathe, take some deep breaths in. And they went out into the mountains and had to do this. She had to give it back to the earth. She had to give it back to nature, because nature was the only thing that can take this great pain. And what she did was, he said, now I'm going to need you to breathe in and breathe out and release and pull it, uproot that pain that you got that you received from your father, not being able to be there because he had to work so hard to take care of you. Hi, how you doing, Connor? Because he had to work so hard. Hi, baby, how you doing? Because he had to work so hard, okay? And so he told her to pull it, and he said, now when you pull it, I need you to say these words. I release this burden and this pain with love, with peace. And she said the things that she needed to say, and she released it not only back to not only back to nature, but she released it back to her father, because that was his fight that she had picked up on from as a child. You know what I'm saying? And took it into her household and her children. And now she didn't have no financial, security, because somebody else was running that system for her. And it put her in a lot of different situations when it came to finances. And it started a lot of different things, of course, in the household. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand that we create our own mantras and our own sayings and things to release things. It's words that can be spoken that can release you from things, but sometimes it's a certain place that you do need to be. Sometimes you need to be out, because only you see how powerful the earth is. You see how they dig so deep into the earth to take the stones and the things that get these phones to work. They got stones that's in these Apple phones, that's in these phones, that create these phones that come from the earth. These phones ain't just running off of this shit. It's all connected. It's all energetic. There's some other shit I learned about this shit too. I'm gonna tell you about it later though. And also the great falcon is significant. I want you guys to look up the falcon. A lot of you guys are connected to the falcon energy right now in your spirit, your soul chart, in the ethers. They're communicating with you through falcon energy. Okay, a lot of you guys have falcon energy that resides in your energetic energy. So look up the falcon. Okay. Because I'm not going to get to read it because I've been on here for hella long, y'all. So I'll come back sometime tomorrow, and I will read everything that I got on the falcons and share that with you, and we'll tap into that energy some more. So I'll do a part 2 tomorrow. Yeah, so you guys, releasing is really be intentional when you're releasing. Be very specific, okay? And continue to keep track of those thoughts, all right? And just know that, you're being divinely guided by your higher self. You got the blueprint. You ain't got to ask nobody for shit. You already got it. It's in you, baby. It ain't on you, all right? I love you guys all. I'm closing all portals and all doors that have been open from the energy that you guys have given me access to. I do appreciate you guys, and I want you guys to know that anytime you come on this channel, that it is a divine line. It is secure, okay? By way of the connection that we have with Source, okay? And we got the fierce warriors over here. They don't come over here playing. They don't come over here fucking playing. A lot of motherfuckers that started playing in the beginning, they ain't around no more. You don't see them motherfuckers playing on my channel. It's new people that's gonna get taught a lesson as well too. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, because lessons is good. Once they learn, then they ass gonna know not to play with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys. I love you guys. Let's get some. I love those that love me. If you don't love me, I don't give a fuck about you either. And that's just real. All right, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all. Be good.